sir, baby. Welcome to the Tennessee Titans podcast. You know what time it is, baby. Titans Colosseum. We in the building. We taking L's, but yeah, we still hype.
Yes, sir.
We got my three boys in this thing, man. You know how we do, bro.
Yes, sir. What's going on with you fellas?
Sorry. And my boy Morocco and my boy Firestone in here. Hey, we gonna do the darn thing. You know what time it is.
Yeah, man. Most definitely, man. Like RJ said, man, we taking L's, but we gonna show up and we gonna do our thing. That was hard to say. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. It's been a roller coaster deal.
Yeah, we've had some tough podcasts. I will agree with that,
man.
Yeah. I mean, you did point out we haven't won a game since we started this podcast, so it's been rough, man. It's been rough.
I felt that right there. Golly.
So that Texas L, man, I had to go to sleep, and I was just like, Lord have mercy, we done lost to the damn Texans, bro. Like the Texans,
man. It don't surprise me, but man, it's the fact that we on this losing streak. Yeah. I mean, that right there is what frustrates me the most. I mean, I go into just about every season expecting to lose at least one game to the Texans just because we always find a way to struggle with them. No matter what their record is, we always find a way to struggle against that team. And that's exactly what happened Saturday.
Yeah, man. The Texans do. I don't know what it is, bro. I think they still mad that we left Houston at this point, man. It's got to be that.
Right. It's personal. It's stuff, as they say.
Mm-hmm. We that Super Bowl, man. I'm starting to see it, bro. We definitely that Super Bowl. Like,
yeah, it's a lot riding on that game right there.
Mm-hmm. We win. It's crazy part about it is that we win at their house, but they always come in and beat us. It never fails.
Facts.
Yeah. I'm just, man. I'm tired of this losing streak. I'm tired of this roller coaster. I had so much high expectations for this year, and now people ain't playing. We're not starting team injuries. We in the hunt for the playoff, completely knocked out to play. I'm ready for a change. And man, it's just been too much of up and down, man. I need a win. I thought we was gonna get one against the Texans. I really don't feel like we're about to get one against these Cowboys. So
hey, they already said, but 40 burger penny.
Yeah, man. Corey pretty much said what's gonna happen tomorrow night, man. I mean, if you die hard Tennessee Titan fans, you gonna show up for it regardless. But tomorrow night is going to be ugly, so you might well prepare yourself for that. You got any fantasy players in that game from the Cowboys? I mean, start them all because the Titans are pretty much going to be rolling the preseason roster up out there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bro, we are benching everybody, bro. Everybody. I'm like, yeah, man, this is gonna be. This is a funeral. That's why we wearing all black today, man.
Yeah, man, we decked out in all black, man. I'm showing up to the funeral, fresh black tee and all.
Man, it's
these shows getting tougher and tougher, but it shows me that we committed to doing this thing. So
yeah, man.
We love our Titans, man. Hey, we doing the darn thing.
Yes, and to everybody that's watching, hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. New Year's coming up, so hopefully y'all stay safe on that. This will be the last time we really talk to y'all before that coming up. So y'all have a Happy New Year's. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas and everything. So make sure y'all liking, commenting with us, and engaging with us, and sharing for us as well. How you doing, Nancy? I'm hoping. I mean, we're in a desperate situation right now. We got, everybody is not. They benching everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
I mean, literally anybody you can think about isn't playing in that game tomorrow night. I mean, I'm gonna try to bring up the list right here for those who haven't seen it. But I mean, like I said, man, if you call their name out, they probably not playing. And the list consists of Ryan Tannehill. These are the players that's been ruled out. Ryan Tannehill, Jeffrey Simmons, NPF, I'm not going to say his name. Amani Hooker, Bud Dupree, like that's a big surprise. Zach Cunningham, Dylan Cole, Josh Thompson. Doubtful, Derrick Henry, Christian Fulton, Danico Autry. They might as well be ruled out as well because, I mean, they're not going to put them out there against the Cowboys in a, I hate to say meaningless game, but, I mean, the game really doesn't do anything for us. So, you're going to see, you know, the bottom of the roster. I mean, we done seen it already this season because we got so many people banged up, but, you know, hey, man, prepare for the worst. That's all I got to say. Prepare for the worst.
I don't think it's gonna be close, bro. I mean, like, I love this team more than anything, bro. It's not gonna be close. I'm telling you, man. The Cowboys is stacked, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, they are stacked, and they playing everybody. They even got Tony Pollard going out there and playing. He hurt.
Oh, yeah, man. Because I think they still trying to wrap up their division.
Yeah, they can win the NFC East if they win these next two games.
And Jalen Hurts is out too, so they really want to win this stuff and make up some.
They got number one seed, right? You feel me?
Yeah, they got a lot riding on this game. Whereas with us, we ain't got a damn thing riding on this game, man. I mean, we just there so we won't get fined.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm good with losing by 60 tomorrow if the Titans can shut up all the Jaguar fans. Most overhyped 500 team.
It'll be worth it, man. If
we ruin their season, bro, I told you I'm acting a fool, bro. They gonna have to. These Jaguar fans gonna see me, bro. I'm showing my whole ass. I'm showing my whole ass. I promise. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, make sure you drink a lot at this game because it's going to be tough. I promise you.
Man, I'll probably take it sober, man. I've done enough this past weekend to shoot. I don't need to do no more drinks, so I'm just going to take I'm just gonna sit there and take it, man. No homo. I'm just going to sit there and take it.
You say that now, but watch. By the time we have our next podcast, you're like, look, I had to get a couple of drinks. This was just as watch. I had to.
And true Titans fans, and Titans gonna win by 3 tomorrow.
Man, that's the truth.
That is the truth.
I would not rule it out. Look, I would not rule it out because the Cowboys will go out there and jack some shit. So we go up out there. And Malika probably had a game of his life, and whoever the running back is, they'll probably have 2 100-yard running backs because from what I saw, Dallas run defense. I mean, it ain't too good. So they can be ran on.
But you know what I'm gonna say to this? But our offensive line ain't that good neither.
True. we ain't even gotta say nothing else. True.
I've tried so many times looking at this game, like, all right, what's this and that? And it's like,
I see. Hey, Jason Martin ain't lying though, bro. These Jaguar fans, bro, we already know what they're gonna do, bro. They going ghost. They can't. They
ain't gonna sit there and listen to us.
They don't want to say.
They is not finna sit there and listen to us. Why you think you got your boy Jarvis posting over in the group every hour on the hour?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just popping up out the woodworks, man, because they hyped up. They right there in the mix with everybody. I mean, that's the first time since 2017 that's done happened with the Jaguars, and they looking at us like, hey, they damn bad right now. This could be our shot to take them out. Nah, exactly, it ain't gonna go down like that.
That's sad, though. They gotta wait till we injured and all this other crazy stuff going on with the Tennessee. Fired our GM just to beat us, just to beat us. That's why I was like, bro, y'all ain't beat, like, bro, y'all beating a bunch of okay football teams. and y'all think y'all doing so. I said, all right, we'll see what y'all do if y'all got to play the Bengals. Y'all got to play the Bills or Kansas City. We're going to see what y'all look like.
Yeah. And so we just started with our 81st or 81 player this year. So we've had 81, 82 players already now this year again. Like we've ran through a lot of players again. It's crazy.
And that Jaguar fan been wild. They've been talking about they're gonna dominate the division for about 10 years. They said they winning the Super Bowl. All this. I'm like, bro, y'all.
Yeah, they got that franchise quarterback now.
Mm-hmm.
He good. I'll give him that. He good.
Oh, he's good.
He got a lot of weapons, but he good. You feel me?
Yeah.
We're gonna see they're gonna be able to keep all them weapons. He said Hassan get his 5 TDs like he did against Ohio State. I do want to see what Hassan's gonna look like. I feel like he's gonna run hard. I mean, it's gonna be a one game. He get to shine,
Yeah, I mean, he does good on special teams. Like he's been damn good on special teams. So I can only imagine he's going to take advantage of every opportunity he gets on the field.
They said that.
That's fact.
The Cowboys fans, bro, they've been cheering. They want the Jaguars to win so bad.
Yeah, they do.
Man, they might as well change the Colts logo to a rainbow because I swear they with every color that ain't the Titans. I mean, them dudes right there, they swear up and down they don't hate the Titans, but they fans absolutely despise us.
Yeah.
They hate us, bro. The Colts fans, they definitely hate us. And I don't understand why they sit there and try to play like they don't. Now, you may have that one Colts fan that hate the Saints out of nowhere, But nah, bro, you hate the Titans, bro. Y'all talk about us more than that team.
Right. Really, all three fan bases within the division. I mean, they just sitting there like, they pretty much sitting there celebrating our downfall. Like, I mean, I think it's funny at the end of the day, but
yes.
I mean, that right there ought to let you know the impact that, the Tennessee Titans done had on this division for the last 3 years or so, because I mean, for all these fan bases to be sitting back, just celebrating, just waiting for us to crumble. I mean, it is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's sad, bro. And it's to the point where it's like, dude, like y'all happy to just see us fall, and you say you don't hate us. Nah, that's hate, bro. That's hate.
Yeah, that's true hate.
That's hate, bro. Yeah. They said Saint Jaguars didn't want Barbie anymore after the first few weeks.
Exactly.
I was like, bro, y'all. It was a point in time y'all was ready to let that man go. What is you? It was like, oh, Trevor Lawrence ain't it.
I think it's just Florida fans. I think that's like Florida fans because they're doing that to Tua now. They was like, Tua's great. Now Tua's messing up and he's getting these concussions and he's not playing as much. They're like, we need to get rid of Tua. It's like, y'all just loved him like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, y'all love Tua.
They were saying he was better than Justin Herbert. They were saying that, bro. Like, man, I think Herbert more talented, but I mean, Tua, he got the wins. That's probably the only thing he had over him.
Yeah.
And speaking of Justin Herbert, man, that game Monday night, dude. I mean, I don't know whether I'm more disappointed in the Colts or am I more disappointed in the Chargers, because I mean, and it goes on every year with the Chargers. They sit here and they hype this team up like they're real Super Bowl contenders, and look at them right now. They 9-6 or whatever. I mean, ain't that their record? I mean, I know. No, they went out there Monday night, man, and they act like they didn't want to beat the Colts at first, because, I mean, it was just turnover after turnover on both sides.
They're not going to do nothing in the playoffs, man. You can just see it, bro. Like, that Justin Herbert's a very talented quarterback, but like I said, bro, he's a loser, bro. Like, all he do is lose. He lose big games, man. That's all he do, bro. All I've seen him do is lose big games. And some of it be the Chargers' fault, some of it is his,
Yeah, man, and I saw that they run the ball like the least amount. I mean, I'm not gonna say the least amount, but it's like they at the bottom when it comes to how much they run the ball or whatever. And they were saying that on Monday Night Football, like, look, we understand, like, you got this quarterback, you got these weapons, but, you're going to need to, get a more balanced offense going because, you get inside the playoffs or whatever. I mean, you just can't be slinging it around all up over the place because all you're going to see is good defenses or whatever. So that's the thing about the Chargers. They got to find a better run game. But, I mean, as far as the Colts or whatever, man, that team right there, they just really showing up so they won't get fined, man. I mean, Nick Foles, he started for them. I mean, he came out just throwing the ball up there. I mean, he didn't care what happened. He throwing the ball up there, interception. I forget how many he threw. I think he threw like two or three interceptions. I mean, hell, it felt like 5 interceptions, but man, that was just an ugly game against 2 ugly teams. One of them was just fortunate to, be in the playoff mix. And, that's pretty much where the Titans is at, man. I mean, we fortunate to be in the playoff mix right now because, I mean, 5-game losing streak. I mean, we pretty much done gave back every win and more.
But I mean, like you said, would y'all be surprised if Downing is still the OC next year? Me right now, I honestly wouldn't be surprised because I'm looking at Shane Bowen. Remember Shane Bowen when everybody was roasting him in 2020, and Mike Vrabel just said he just need the players, he just need to get the players, and we got him players, and he was a good coach. I think Mike Vrabel's gonna think the same logic with Todd Downing, man. And I hate it because I know he's not a good play caller, bro. But he know that at the same time he can use that excuse that our talent is just not good, bro. Like we ain't got no weapons, outside of Burks, and they gonna just cover Burks. You feel me?
That would work if he didn't have the DUI this year, straight off a company plane. Like that's the thing that tells it like he can't be back next year. He can't. He just can't. There's no you didn't perform on the field, and then your off the field performances, you got a DUI right after one of our biggest games, and that was the media talk after one of our biggest games. Nobody wanted to talk about how good we played that game. They just wanted to talk about, oh, you got a DUI straight off the plane, and now the NFL is investigating the Titans and other teams now. Like there's nothing that's been tied good to you except a couple of glimmers, and everything that glitters ain't gold, right? So he got to go. He's not the only problem, but he's part of the problem. Yeah, you ain't got no players around you, but even if you did, you still be making some of these mistakes you're making because you got Derrick Henry and you still have him sitting down on a damn bench on 3rd downs and shit. It don't make no damn sense. So he got to go.
Yeah, man. Read options on 3rd and 9. Like, I mean, that right there, I mean, nah, buddy, you got to go, man. I mean, what is you doing out there? What is you trying to accomplish? I mean, we've been calling for read options. Even when Tannehill was healthy. I mean, we would call it, hey, run some more read options. Why don't you run some more read options? And then he decides he wants to do it on 3rd and 9, which is just straight up ridiculous. So,
bro,
he's got to go.
He trying to get his rushing numbers up, man. That's what he's trying to do, bro.
Give me a motherfucker. I don't know. If you stay tuned, I might.
Yeah, I mean, that's your go-to, man. They said Dallas better hope they don't get to go in the playoffs. I mean, you don't want to see Tom Brady, man, with your season on the line, bro.
Bro, no.
They said that don't be surprised if Carr's also reunited with Downing.
Don't you curse at us like that.
Yeah, man.
You do it.
Where?
Don't you
Definitely
dare.
Not here.
That's going to be a perfect reason to keep him. They were like, oh, yeah, I got the quarterback I want.
We can barely afford Tannehill. Ain't no way we can afford Derek Carr.
Carr pulled a full-blown Antonio Brown if he was reunited with Todd Downing, man. At least I would. Because I mean, Derek Carr, he was on the verge of a breakout, and then came Todd Downing. And ever since then, I mean, he just been getting criticized for every single thing. And, I don't think he's a bad quarterback. Just like Malik. I mean, I see a bunch of people trashing Malik, in which, Malik isn't ready. Lord knows he isn't ready. But what I see out of Malik, I mean, he doesn't look starstruck about that. I mean, he looks like he's out there, trying to do the job to the best of his abilities. But, he's just going, he's going to need some more time to grow. Will he actually do it? We don't know. But does he look as bad as some people tell you? Nah, he don't look all too bad to me. What drives me crazy about Malik, though, is Malik in a 2-minute drill. I mean, it's awful. I mean, this guy, he's throwing check downs in the middle of the field with no timeouts. I mean, he just, staring down people, wasting clock. I mean, dude, 2-minute drill. I mean, you gotta go, and it's just like he's lost out there. So, that's something he's got to work on in the off season to get that right.
I just don't get, man. My thing is, bro, they putting him in this playbook that you will put Tannehill in, and I'm like, them two different quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Like I was sitting there watching the game, and I'm like, why is Malik on the center right now? Like 1st and 10, and we put Malik on the center. I'm like, that ain't benefiting Derrick Henry. That ain't benefiting Malik. Like, all the defense finna do is get aggressive and just come right at Derrick Henry because they know we finna hand it to him. Like, bro, put him in the shotgun. Put Derrick Henry right next to him and run a read option on 1st and 10. We're going to be 1st and Henry. At least do read option so they can at least have to respect Malik legs at all times.
Exactly.
Like, if they don't play, like the coach don't play to his strengths, bro. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
But like we say this week in and week out, but how much of it is in confidence too? All right, let's just say we're Vrabel, right? In that situation, you got a Malik that's going to go out there, 3 starts, hasn't been great. A line that doesn't block that well. Oh, and it's backup center as well too. Do you really want to set them in shotgun a lot of times where these two ain't really taking a lot of snaps together, don't have that chemistry, don't have playtime? So we're going to add another, variable of mistakes in there. So do you think that's something that kind of plays in their mind? Like, we don't want you under center, but it at least it takes care of the ball because you're under center now. We don't have to worry about a missed snap that goes too high or goes off somewhere because y'all don't have that chemistry yet. Because I just don't like it when people see this, because there's a lot that Malik's doing that gives you hope, but there's a lot that you see Malik's doing that's like, okay, this is bad. But a lot of people want to write him off already for it, and it's like, no, he's going to need time to progress. That's what people's been saying. That's why we don't need to throw him in the fire right now. But I'm hopeful that he will progress because it seems like he has the mentality that like he will make changes. He will mature. He seems to be coachable, and he actually seems to want to go out there and compete and win. So a lot of people just ready to write him off for the performances he's given now. And I think that's unfair.
Yeah, that's mad unfair because they didn't get. It's like they don't give him the same time that they gave Trevor Lawrence. They don't give him the same time that was given to Jalen Hurts. They're not giving him the same time that was given to Josh Allen.
And he's not even a 1st-round pick.
Yes, and they, they didn't give. And then you look at Patrick Mahomes, and I'll tell you, and this is me. Go look at that interview with Tyreek Hill when he explained when they first got Patrick Mahomes. He was like, what was it like when you first seen Patrick Mahomes? He said, I thought that motherfucker was trash. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, it take time. You know what I'm saying? They gotta learn to lead. They said, dude, he even told the coach, he was like, this is who you got in the 1st round. This dude sucks. You know what I'm saying? Right. Little did he know, this is one of the best quarterbacks of all time, bro. Like,
Yeah, fans just gotta learn, man. I know they hate to hear it, but it's the truth. People got to learn to be patient. I mean, quarterback is the hardest position to play. I mean, it carries the most responsibilities, and these guys are coming out of college. They pretty much, coming into, a new brand of football. What they played in college isn't going to be what they're playing in the NFL, because the NFL is a more complex game. Mm-hmm. So people need to, be patient with Malik. And that's on both sides, whether you're a fan of him or not, because I see some good out the kid. I mean, look at the arm talent on this dude. I mean, you telling me a dude with that much arm talent can't play quarterback in the NFL? No, I'm not believing that. I mean, you got to put the man in the right system for him. Every quarterback is a system quarterback. That's why I hate when fans holler out, oh, he's a system quarterback. Every quarterback is a system quarterback because you got to put him in the right system. You can't put Tom Brady in Lamar Jackson's system and expect Tom Brady to be Tom Brady. I mean, that just don't make no sense. So that's why I say put Malik in the right situation and let's see, can he really play in the league?
I think he can. I've seen it. I've seen it already. I've seen it in the first half of that Kansas City game. I saw it. He made all the throws. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was scaring the defense. The defense was scared. You get what I'm saying? When we first came out there and Derrick Henry was running all over, then Malik got some runs, and he got some back shoulder throws, throwing deep ball. It was there. Even in this game, look at that run he made. Look at that run, bro. That was Superman-like, bro. He broke 3-4 tackles and drug him in the end zone. What other quarterback doing that? Jalen Hurts? That's probably the only one. Like,
that's the things that I saw that reminded me of like McNair's type style of football. But he is inaccurate, bro. There's a lot of times those throws was not where they needed to be. Right. They were way off, and that's those things. But I believe he can fix those things. I do have faith that he can fix them, though. But those are those improvements we need to see change, because that interception he threw,
that was terrible.
Horrible. That was absolutely horrible to throw that. You don't throw that ball. I don't care who you are. You don't see that and throw that.
Yeah, it was a bad read. Yeah, like I said, he's a rookie, so he's gonna make rookie mistakes.
Correct.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, he need another training camp where because like that first training camp, he kind of just thrown out there and be like, all right, be a quarterback, you know?
Man. Coming up off the draft, I mean, pretty much just coming in there learning on the fly or whatever. I mean, you got to get these dudes an off season to get used to the NFL game to see, you know, what exactly they need to work on.
Yeah, and it's like they're trying to, like, I agree with Eric North said. I'm like, bro, they putting him in the Tannehill. He's not Tannehill. You know, they need to put him in. They got to keep him in the shotgun at all times. Like, he's very comfortable in the shotgun. Like, whenever we put him in the shotgun, I was like, okay, Malik know what he's doing. Like, he seemed very comfortable, mad familiar with the shotgun. As soon as they put him on the center, he started getting tight. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what he's doing. You know, it's simple as that. Like, it's up to the offensive coordinator, man. Like, the offensive coordinator got to put him in a position to succeed, and he's not doing that.
Yeah, true. So you got to adapt to your players' play style and set them up for success, not failure.
Yeah, they say he dropped some passes. Oh yeah, man, but there was some plays where Malik would complete a pass and it'd be a holding call. Yeah. I'd be like, man, we could have got that drive going, you know. And it's like, man, we get behind the sticks. It's like, all right, I'm already telling him. I was watching the game with my mom. I said, yeah, we finna punt. It was like, it's only first down. I said, yeah, but we're finna punt. You know?
Like, man, you already know when you see the inside crumbling on that offensive line, you already know that we're gonna end up in a 3rd and long situation and we're gonna punt.
Yeah, I said, man, it's high, but they'd be quick as hell to punt.
No, and I mean, I think also too, like with the QB situation, we've gotten so like spoiled just as an NFL community, so spoiled that these QBs have been coming in as of lately and been able to start and play and be threats that are 1st-round picks. And Malik's not even that, but we've been so spoiled of that, like we forget that there was a time a quarterback used to come in the league and have to sit 2, 3, 4 years before they ever got to start. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we might just be transitioning back to that. Some people just need to be timed. They're not going to come out of college and straight just transition and play. Like that training, like all that training for the combine and the pro days and all that stuff. They don't really truly have a true training camp to actually get set up for success for that first season. So I think another like full off season for Malik's going to be really, really good. We're going to see more improvement.
He's going to get better. The second off season is usually where we're going to see where he's going to be at as a quarterback, because he's familiar with training camp. He's familiar with what it's like to be in the NFL. He's got an off season to work on stuff that he didn't know to work on before he got into the league, you know. And so this game feels so freaking useless, and we're gonna leave Malik to die. But yeah, I'm not as hard as Malik is. Yeah, man, don't be as hard on this. He's a rookie quarterback, bro. Yeah. And you're not gonna be hard on any other 1st-round rookie, man. You got to treat him the same way.
He wasn't even supposed to be out there this year. I mean, sure, he won the backup job, but their intention was Tannehill. I mean, they didn't expect Tannehill to get killed in the season. I mean, they didn't do much to address the offensive line, but at the same time, I guess they thought he was He-Man. He was going to survive at all, but they really didn't want Malik to play. So just understand that, and root for the guy, man, because I mean, there's nothing to hate about the dude. I mean, he comes to work, he handles his business like he's supposed to. I mean, it ain't like this is Johnny Manziel who don't know anything about what's going on and just gets up out there and looks clueless. I mean, nah, Malik knows what's going on out there. Or whatever. Does he know how to, command the offense the best? No, he doesn't. I mean, he's still learning, but you can't just sit up here and say this guy is the worst quarterback that you've ever seen. Nah, he's not that. I've definitely seen worse on that field.
I like, everybody want to say Steve McNair. Oh, he'll never be Steve McNair. I said, look. Go look at Steve McNair's first 2 years in the league when he was on the Houston Oilers. He threw for 500 yards, 1 TD, and 3 interceptions, bro. He was sorry, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, that the same thing with Malik. He doing the same thing. I said, look, man. I said, y'all can sit there and laugh because I'll be on the AFC fan battle saying that he the next Steve McNair. But and people like, oh, you a wilder. He'll never be on this level. I said, look at his first 2 years in the league. And tell me that ain't Malik Willis. You feel me? Like, he wasn't that good.
Yeah, they were ready to get rid of McNair too back in the day. I read some of them old articles where, the fans were trying to run McNair out of town or whatever. I think that pretty much, comes with every fan base. But, for the ones that's, logical or whatever, I mean, keep viewing the game how you view the game, man. I mean, be patient with these players, these young guys or whatever, because, I mean, they're going up against dudes who've been doing it longer than them. So, I mean, Malik gonna be fine as long as they get the doofus out of town and get him a real offensive coordinator who's going to put him in the position to succeed. He's going to be fine.
I think what's so hard for people in this situation to get it and that's why a lot of people are being so hard on Malik in this situation is that your first 3 starts, you haven't even thrown for 100 yards in a game. Yeah. A quarterback ain't done that since the 50s. Okay. Yeah, that's not a good stat line to have. And we don't have the weapons, we don't have the blocking, but also we put you in a position to throw enough that you should throw for 100 yards in 4 quarters of football. So it's those things, and that's where like it's unfair to say, okay, well, this is who he is right now, because he is young and has a lot of development to go around, and he don't have nothing around him to really kind of set him up for success, including the damn offensive coordinator.
You're right about that. And a lot of the hate is coming from, the Tannehill fans as well. I mean, there's a lot of people within the fan base that are passionate about Ryan Tannehill. I mean, I get it. I mean, I have my favorite players too. Everybody has their favorite players, but just because you got a favorite player don't mean that you have to hate the guy, up under them on the depth chart. I mean, I see where it's coming from, because I mean, a lot of the Malik fans or whatever, get Ryan Tannehill out of here.
Yes,
Ryan Tannehill, he's not the one. He's not going to win us a Super Bowl. I'm like, dude. I mean, yes, you need a good quarterback to, get you out of some stuff when you in the playoffs, in the Super Bowl or whatever. But he don't have to be an elite quarterback. I mean, shoot, look. I mean, we done talked about this on here. I mean, look at the 49ers. I mean, all they do is roll, serviceable quarterbacks up out there, and they keep things afloat. I mean, they still popping up in NFC title games or whatever, man. I mean,
and
whether it's Malik or whether it's Tannehill, I mean, these quarterbacks is not that bad. Nobody's going to sit up here and legitimately tell me that we got a bad batch of quarterbacks, because we don't. We just got a bad offensive coordinator and a bad offensive line and a bad group of wide receivers, and it needs to change.
Yeah. And my rebuttal is to people that always like, we're never going to win, or we can't win a Super Bowl with Tannehill. It's like, so you think Matthew Stafford's better than Tannehill? Because the Rams won with Stafford. You really don't think we can't win with Tannehill if we actually finally put the pieces around to have a successful team? Like, there's some blame for it, but I think a lot of people like to cop out to the quarterback position for us. Even now that Tannehill's not in and things are going, like, a lot of people's trying to cop out on Malik, and it's like, it's not just that quarterback position. Like, that quarterback position would shine a lot more if we actually put a good football team as a all together on that damn field.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We got another one for you.
Man, it looks like, man, they come in here, man. Hey, I appreciate the support, man. They come watch us do our thing, and they want what they want.
Yeah. And it says, and it's Ross saying that Malik see none of this, like I said, but nothing but sort of a miracle. Now, you're right. It would be a miracle if he really threw for 3,000 yards and 30 touchdowns in his offense. His offense is not meant to pass at all. J-Rob said that we finna just go out here and just run the ball on everybody we play.
I don't know what this offense is made to do, man. I mean, to me, it looks like the offense is just made to, shorten careers.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so I can see both teams losing.
Yeah,
Tannehill proved his worth this year. He dragged us to where we got in the first place. But yeah, Malik ain't ready, and Tannehill ain't a GOAT. And as I already said, this roster ain't it. I agree. I said that after we played Buffalo. Right. I said, nah, this roster is sorry. Like, I get that Buffalo better than us, but they should not have beat us 41-7, bro.
Nah, man. Buffalo good, but they ain't just, they ain't built like that. And that's something else we discussed on here, man. Buffalo's defense, I mean, yeah, it looks good on paper, but if you actually watch them play, I mean, they allow big plays. I mean, they allow, they allow passes to get up over them. I mean, they allow big runs. I mean, they really not just all that great.
Yeah, they not. They clearly just riding on Josh Allen. Like, Josh Allen has been the reason that they're winning this much. And it's simple as that. Like, it's not like they can run the ball on you all day. It's not like they stopping you from pass. You can do whatever you want on that defense. You just got to outscore Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. It come down to them two. Just like the Kansas City Chiefs, to me, is just Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. It's not like they got a elite defense. Defense is average. Football. That's all it is, just two players. And then that's why I said, to me, I feel like the Bengals are gonna go all the way. Come out the AFC, because they got multiple pieces. Like, they can do anything. They can stop you from running. They can stop you from passing. They got Joe Burrow, who can sling for 400 something yards. And he got all the weapons. He got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. They got two good running backs, man. It's Samaje P. Ryan and Joe Mixon. Yeah, man. They got a good team, man. Like, people don't realize that. Let me see. They said Dennis tackled Dummy Daily. Oh yeah,
exactly what he is.
We ain't talked about him yet, man. I'm so tired of roasting that dude, man.
I ain't got nothing for him this week. I'm done.
Man, did you see that one play, bro? He didn't even, they literally snapped the ball. He ran right around him and sacked Malik, bro. I was like, dude, Dennis Daly is trash.
And they doing the same thing to Nicholas Petit Ferreira up over there as well, man. I mean, he done hit his rookie wall. I mean, I expect him to be better going forward, but right now, I mean, the offensive line is in a very, very, very bad state.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what I hate though about that is because it's gonna take a minute to rebuild that offensive line. It ain't just gonna happen overnight.
Yeah. Because it ain't like anybody's coming into free agency that's really gonna be able that we can rebuild a whole offensive line with.
Yeah, it's just gonna be hard. And I look at it this way, and if we do get a top 10 pick, that's why I said we need to just go ahead and get the playmakers like on the outside, and just to cover up some of this, to stop people from blitzing so much. You know what I'm saying? Everybody blitzing because ain't nobody scared of our receiver. You got them receivers, man. They constantly got to send for people. You know.
Yep.
And they said the team was ready the year we faced the Bengals. Oh, Lord, bro, I get tired of talking about that game.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Lord.
It was rough when it happened, but
I still ain't
got to move forward. We got to move forward. We got to find a way to move forward. What's done is done. Tannehill, Downing, they messed it up. Tannehill has done everything in his power to right that wrong, while Todd Downing ain't done nothing but drink about it. And man, we just gotta move past it, man.
I still ain't got over
it. Hurts. It hurts.
Yeah.
That must still forever scarred on me. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna go away until we win the Super Bowl, man. I'm never gonna forget that game. Like that won't hurt just as much as that darn 2000 Ravens game, man. When we played the Ravens, he took that ball out of Eddie George's hand, man, Ray Lewis. Man,
I still remember that.
Yeah. They said this offense won't work with Derrick Henry. It's not going to work. The Malik fans are out enough and are ready to go a different route. The Tannehill fans are ready for the rebuild. Okay, go back to that what we was talking about earlier, Morocco, bro, before Firestone got in here, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think they should trade up and get a quarterback?
I mean, keep swinging on the quarterback thing. I mean, that's what you got to do at this point because, I mean, Ryan Tannehill, I mean, he's still a good quarterback, but, he's on the back end of his career. So, they already showed you they thinking about the future of this team, or what they're not saying that Malik is the future, but just them drafting Malik where they drafted him lets you know that they preparing. Yeah, they preparing for the future. So I mean, keep swinging. I mean, we got so much stuff we got to address this draft coming up. But I would most definitely get another quarterback somewhere in the mid rounds. I mean, just somebody to put heat on Malik.
I wouldn't be mad if the GM comes in and say, I want my guy at quarterback, and he says, I'm going to trade up and get a CJ Stroud or please not, but Will Levis. They don't do that. They go get CJ. We'll just say CJ Stroud. I don't even want to speak that into existence with Will Levis, but they will just say CJ Stroud. I wouldn't be upset with it because they got CJ Stroud at number 8. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at the mark, but I was like, man, they got CJ Stroud dropping. I'll get him. He can sling the ball anywhere. And he fast, he's flawed. He definitely has some flaws. But I mean, if the GM wants to get his guy and say, let's build around this guy, I won't be mad about it. I'll be kind of confused. I ask a couple questions, but at the end of the day, I won't be mad about it. Because then we'll at least build around a quarterback. For once, since McNair, we've yet to build around a quarterback.
Yeah, no, I don't like that at all. I don't think so. We already have enough holes to fill. Why create more to fill?
Yeah.
Like, I know we are in a rebuild, but you still need some building blocks. You can't just abandon all ship and then just go out there and start swimming and then trying to reconstruct a new ship. Like, we got to have some things to build upon, and at least Derrick Henry is at least that.
Yeah,
but I get it. He's your only trade value.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you trade Derrick Henry, I mean, you pretty much going into rebuild because, I mean, Derrick Henry is the team. When people look at the Tennessee Titans, the first person they think about is Derrick Henry. I mean, we look at Derrick Henry like he's our best and only chance of winning, which, just to keep it real, he is. Yeah. So if you trade that away, I mean, you might as well just go ahead and trade everything else away and acknowledge that it's a rebuild.
I just don't think you get the value if you trade Derrick Henry away. you don't get the value for what he's actually worth on the field. He's a running back because, like, on the trade value market, right? He's a running back that's up in age towards the end of his career with high mileage and high carries. You're not going to trade. You're not spending the first round on that. You might not even be spending the second round on that.
Yeah,
we talking.
He's more deadly.
He's not a future. He's not going to be in your future.
Yes.
So he'll have to go to a team that's a contender.
Correct. So you're going to trade that threat on the field away for a third or a fourth round pick? That's not going to change the team. That's not going to get us a quarterback. That's not going to put us in a position to be any better. That's going to put us in a position to be worse. I get like we think because what Derrick Henry does on the field, but when you start looking at him as a trade value, he doesn't really have trade value. He's at the end of that shit. So I say he's more valuable on a field than he is on a trade value.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Because Derrick Henry, I mean, he gonna be Derrick Henry. He gonna run for about 100. I mean, he fumbling now, but other than that,
fumbling. He's always had issues with. He just went through that spurt where he stopped, and now he's back to doing this shit again.
Yeah, man. I'm
so tired of the fumbling. Man, I'm trying to not think about Dennis Daly. I just
nothing for him.
Because every time I think of Dennis Daly, it's all right. Oh, in this first round, we're gonna draft a left tackle, and I know it. I mean, I know we need a left tackle badly, but it's just like, dang, bro, I want to get a playmaker, man. And we're gonna pass up another great wide receiver or a great quarterback or great just to get it, just because we got Dennis bum ass Daly.
Taylor Lewan and OBJ all over again.
Oh, bro. He's so bad, bro. I don't understand. Why is he still on the roster, bro? Why?
Yeah, man. Freaking Taylor, man.
That should tell you about the roster.
Yeah, I had no words for him. I mean, I just all of a sudden got depressed when I heard his name pop up.
Yeah, man.
That's why I've been with Daly, man. We done said everything we could possibly say about this dude, man. I mean, shout out to Wes. Wes at the point, like, he just out there openly calling them trash right now. I mean, that's how bad it is, man.
Bro, I be watching film and I be trying to deliberately take my eyes away from it because, but you can't. It's so bad that it sticks out now to you, and I'm like, I'm tired of seeing it. I don't even want to see it, but he's just running right by him. There he goes, like, bro, shit.
Bro, you want to know what's gonna make this even worse? He's seeing Michael Parsons this week, bro. He's gonna get Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons might not even have to touch that man and go have 5 sacks.
Bro, he's about to break whatever the sack record is. He's about to break that.
Malik might not make it through this game, bro.
You can't even give him help.
No, Malik's not gonna make it through this game. I just got a feeling, bro. He gonna get sacked so many times, bro. Like when he get a pass off, it's not like the Cowboys got 2 good corners, bro.
Yeah, they do.
They got.
Yeah, he gonna get picked off too. Yeah. You might as well get ready because Diggs, he gonna be waiting to jump on everything, and he's looking at the tape, knowing that we're not throwing the ball downfield on Malik, nor is he worried about the receivers we have. So, I mean, once down and come out there and start throwing, starts dialing up those little hitch routes or whatever it is he likes to call. I mean, they're going to be ready to jump it. And if it don't get intercepted, it's going to get Malik is going to get killed. So,
bro, we're probably going to
just prepare for the worst.
Yeah, people going to cut our game off about halftime. The Cowboy got this one.
I just want Malik to, if there's a sack coming and if he can't get away from it, please don't chunk that ball up in hopes and prayers. Just take the sack, bro. If you can use your feet to get away, get the fuck away, because you're gonna have to at every opportunity you can. You're going to use your feet in this game to try to buy yourself some time or to get away from a sack. But don't be getting sacked and try to throw that ball up, because when you put a ball up, these Dallas DBs are going to go attack that ball. And I've seen too many times our Titans wide receivers fade away from balls while the DB goes and pinpoints it and high points it and attacks the damn ball. So just take the sack, bro, so we can live to play another down instead of giving their offense more time on the field. Like, I understand you want to do a lot, but take the sacks sometimes, bro. Because this Dallas defense ain't no joke.
Hey man, fans, I promise you, man, there's gonna be some good times on here, man. We seem like every episode, man, we on here just
It's
sad.
gonna get greater later.
We know what's about to happen, man.
Man, let me fix my posture, man. Yeah, god dang it, it's gonna be all right, man. We gonna go. Let's go.
Oh man, we trying our best not to be sad. I even try to come out here and bring the energy. Knowing damn well we been getting our ass whooped.
It started with y'all talking about Daly, though. I mean,
yes.
bring up that damn Daly. I mean, we just
no, bro. Don't bring up Daly. We don't want to hear about no Daly, no Ty Down. No, we gonna talk about good times, man. But not for the rest of the show.
Oh,
I know Daly.
Right.
What about Gibbons, man? I feel like Gibbons did good last game.
What they call him, Dr. Gibbies.
Yeah, Dr. Gibby.
Yeah, man.
Trying to find anybody to segue into on that. Yeah. Trying to find
Hey, he did his thing. I got to give it to you, RJ. You did your thing right there, man. I mean, Dr. Gibby, who else looked good up out there? Traylon. I mean, Traylon showed back up, and when he had the ball. I mean, Traylon. Man, dude, I wish they would get him the ball more, man.
You see how hype he was after he got that 15-yard play, bro? He brought bro. Then Brable came over there and had to dap him up real quick.
He was looking for contact. And that's what I love. I love a good physical wide receiver who ain't out there trying to dance and juke around. Nah, man, what's up? God dang, I'm right here. Hit me. And Traylon was on all of that Saturday, man.
Yep. Yeah, he brought the smoke, man. They had a run though. I was like, okay, this what the Titans supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh yeah. And they came. Then Malik Willis broke them 3 times and went in the end zone. But I was hyped. I said, yeah, Malik Willis. I was yelling that jump. But then after that, I don't know what happened, bro.
Let's not get back to the sad stuff.
Yeah. All right, but he said we'll love Marvin Harrison Jr. higher. Marvin Harrison Jr. coming in, he gonna be next year. He goes in the next year's draft. He gonna be a top 5 pick. His name is Marvin Harrison, bro. Like, there's no way he's leaving the top 10, bro. There's no way.
That one
catch this year alone.
That one catch this year alone already solidified him as a top 5 pick. That one where he got that 1 foot in and twisted off. Bro. Ain't nobody doing that shit. If your name wasn't enough, bro, that catch right there did it.
Yeah. So, but Hyatt gonna be there. We could probably get Hyatt. You know what I'm saying? He's a burner, man. He ain't got rid. I'm a Vols fan myself, so. He's a burner, dude. Like, he gonna run right past. He got elite speed, but I mean, he got a limited route tree. I will say that he has a limited route tree. He got a Randy Moss route tree, bro. He's either gonna run a go or he gonna run a post, or he gonna run a crossing route. So.
Yeah. That's what we need that right about now. I mean, it's been so long since I seen the Titans run a crossing route. I mean, I miss all that type of stuff, man. Yeah. I mean, every single game we are subjected to, hitch routes and check downs to the running back. They can't even run a slant the right way, man. That right there ought to tell you something,
man. So does Derrick Henry even want to be on this team after watch all the talent depleted around him? I don't even know, bro. I don't know what Derrick Henry's thinking. I don't know. I really don't. That is terrible. They said 100% right. He said he's fumbling because he's pressed.
Is he trying to do too much, yeah?
Oh, no, we ain't talking about him.
I just saw the name. I didn't even see what was said. We ain't doing it no more.
I said one word, bro. I said, oh, yeah, we skipping this comment. Chig and Burks look like they could be stars. Oh, hold on. He said Chig and Burks look like they could be stars on this team for many years to come. Yeah.
Yes.
I take J-Rod for that, though, bro. I'll take J-Rod for that. He left us with a good cast. You know,
Yeah, those I definitely see those as the future building blocks as of right now. Malik will be the question mark whether or not gets thrown in that with them, but yeah, Chig and Burks definitely what we need to build around for the future.
Right.
he said Malik Willis sucks. It's too early. It's too early, bro. It's way too early.
Right.
So we have no screen passes in it. We have no screen passes off in that work besides Henry, who only gonna catch 50-50. Yeah, I can't count how many times I've seen that play action play that throw it to Henry. Like, man, I'm like, bro, like how many games are we gonna do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ty loves his screens, man. I mean, he loves his screens and he loves his draw plays and he loves them on third down.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but it's just what he's into.
Well, maybe Ty down is thinking, they don't block anyway. Let them run by you. You do it anyway, and then we'll go off to the screen. It should be easy for you.
Nah, I'm not giving him that much credit. I cannot give him that much credit.
Nah, man, that man be calling, bro. He calls screens to Jeff Swain.
Right.
He said, "I quit passing game was non-existent for years." Yeah, that's true. We ain't never been no passing team, bro. We keep on running the ball on everybody, bro. We ain't gonna win no Super Bowl like that. That's it. They said, regardless how bad we are as a team, or this team is capable of playing competitive ball. We almost got the Chiefs. Just play a solid game. That's true. It's true. They can
I think that's
they completed last week, bro. They completed last week.
You're right about that, T. They just gotta find a groove again. I mean, it looks like, they're out there out of sync for whatever reason. And, once they find their groove, I believe that we will be okay. But, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling going into this Jacksonville game on a 6-game losing streak. I'm not feeling that. I don't feel like, this team can just straight up flip a switch and go out there and, be ready to go to war to win the division. That's why I said earlier this week, I wanted the players to play because they need a win to boost their morale back up. But, the coaches there and went the direction they chose to go in. So, I mean, whether they can do it or not, they're going to have to find a way to do it, because if they don't, look at it like this, it's over.
We got to get healthy. I think that's what it is. It's not that they're just playing so bad. It's just we're not healthy, man. We missing so many players. It's ridiculous. And I was like, man, just go ahead and get them a bye week because they need to get healthy, dude. Like, they need their bodies to just, you know what I'm saying, their bodies just to be healed before this game. Like,
right.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me is just the health. We got to get players that stay on the field.
And they said we need a franchise QB, especially if we get top 10 pick in the draft pick. Like I said earlier, I was like, man, I wouldn't be opposed to trading up and getting a quarterback. But, I mean, like I said, I'm cool with Malik. I'm cool with Tannehill. If they want to roll with either one of the two, I won't be upset. But I just know what to expect if we get with these quarterbacks. If we get Tannehill, I expect to go to playoffs and get put out early. If we get Malik, I expect us to try to build him into a franchise quarterback. We get C.J. Stroud, that means, or one of the quarterbacks in this draft. I know that it's the GM. The GM wanted him. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to go get a quarterback that he can build around. So
I wouldn't even get too hyped up about the GM, though, man, because I think it's gonna be Ryan Cowden, who's already in the building, man. I'm already preparing myself for that. I'm not even finna sit up here and entertain us getting somebody from the outside because that's not how they roll. And as far as offensive coordinator goes,
don't say it.
I'll take Tim Kelly, but I just got a funny feeling that Vrabel is going to go in there and convince Amy that it's a straight up personnel problem and that, if he has, a better offensive line and a better group of wide receivers, that Todd could make it work. I really believe that he's going to go in there and pitch that angle at her because, this dude, he defends Todd Downing like Todd Downing is his blood brother, and I don't get it.
Vrabel's not the type of guy that like goes out there in the media and talk like he still has that New England Patriot in him. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta remember he's built there by Belichick. So he don't go out there and say anything bad or throw anybody under the bus, even clearly when he doesn't agree with them. But I don't think so. I think maybe he'll say in Amy, like, hey, can we keep him on the staff somewhere, but not as OC? There's no like if I was Vrabel, how many times we have to see Vrabel micromanage him and change up the playbook this year? I don't want to have to keep doing that. I'm a defensive guy. I want to focus on my defense and let you handle this over here. I don't want to have to keep micromanaging you throughout the year. So, and he's made too many things difficult to stay around. So I hope not, bro. I really hope he don't go in there and beat on the test like we need to keep Todd down in. I pray to God he don't do that shit, man. I'll be depressed. I'll be highly depressed.
Man, I'm gonna be real, dude. Like, I think that's what he's gonna do. I really believe that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna do the same thing he did for Shane Bowen, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna do the same thing.
I think that the do we have as a GM right now, I think he is going to be our GM because the more and more I look into him, and last year everybody was pushing hard to get him. Like he was almost everybody's number one, if not number two, on their list when they were doing the GM searches last year. So he's already a very good contender in that situation. So, but I also believe Amy wants Vrabel to have more control of this team. So I think that's why Ryan's going to be good because he kind of already there, has been there, understands, and thinks that he can take it in a direction Vrabel wants to take it. That's all me. That's my theories with it. I ain't got no actual facts to report, base that off of. But bro, he can't let Downing, because if he lets Downing stay another year and Downing does what he does, and Vrabel's job is going to be on the line.
Yeah,
rightfully so.
I agree. I 100% agree with what you're saying because. Like Morocco was saying, like they just like to promote from within, and I wouldn't be shocked. Even though I do want them to hire a GM, somebody from outside to bring his own vision. But like I see what you're saying. They're just gonna keep that Ryan Cowan guy there. I feel like it.
Yeah,
and it may not be the worst move, but keeping down, and that is absolutely the worst move because you already see everybody in the fan base is out on dude, man. And he done came in, like y'all say, and got a DUI. And it's funny because the fans out here are really wishing that man would drink before the game just so he can call a good game. That's just how bad it is with Todd Downing, man. And you can't keep him here. There's just, no justifying having that dude here, even outside of the bad players that we have right now. Here's the thing about play calling. As a play caller, he's got a hard ass job to do as a play caller because it looks like every move he makes is under a scope or whatever. But read option on 3rd and 9, bruh. Come on now.
Yeah,
you could dial up any passing play you want, but a read option on 3rd and 9, and you won't use it on first and 10 or 2nd and 5 or what, man, he's got to go.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so hard for me to think that he'll be here next year. Because, like, not only is everybody in the fan base calling for it, name a person in the media that ain't like, there's not a person nowhere other than Vrabel in these media conferences that, like, defends him. And I think it's just because of just like, hey, we're going to keep things in-house. But, bro, there's nobody that defends Downing or says that he's doing the best that he can, and they just need to let this dude go. There's nothing. I just can't see it. Yeah. And I hope I'm just not being blind, but man, I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah, throwing screens to Swain and having Burst block.
Yeah.
On the field on
That
third
makes
and
me
short.
sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Rewatching on 3rd and 9. I mean,
Trash.
Swain wouldn't even be a tight end. Swain wouldn't even be a tight end on a lot of teams, but the Titans just put him out there as a feature player.
Yeah.
Swain is so trash, dude. Like, I don't understand it. I mean, I kind of liked him, like whenever in his limited role that he had when he first got to the team. But now I'm just like, bro, like we're using him way too much, bro. Like he's not that good. Same as Nick Westbrook and Keener. Like we be using him way too much. Like
Yeah.
I'm not for mine, but the staff needs some overhaul for sure this off season. I don't think Braves and want to make the moves she did, either J-Rob.
No, with the J-Rob one, that makes sense. I know for a lot of people in the football world, they're like, we're thinking, oh, that's a mid-season fire. But in the football world for a GM, that's the beginning of the season. Like in December is when you can finally start officially talking to college players. Like December starts your scouting process for the draft of next year. So really, she let J-Rob go right at the beginning of the year for his work. Because let's look at it. We're in the late year of the season. You're not trading for nobody. You're really not pulling anybody off the waiver wire. There's nothing you're going to do to improve the team where you could have already in the beginning of the year, you would have already done it. So firing in there at that point was putting somebody else in position to make sure that our draft next year is going to be in the betterment of the team and what Vrabel wants it to be. So that was just on a GM side. That's the beginning of the year for them. Like off season starts now for GMs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I look at it like this. I just hope that we're going in the right direction. Like after the season, I just praying that we know what we're doing. We have a plan. That we have a plan that's gonna better for the betterment of this team. Hopefully, it's speaking to Derrick Henry because I feel like Derrick Henry's starting to check out his damn self. Like he's like, man, I'm just not seeing what the kind of moves they're making.
Yeah, you can't blame the man.
Buyer too.
Yeah, Buyer same way.
Seems way checked out.
You can see it on Buyer's face there. I mean, he's pissed off right now, and they've been doing a lot of talking about, guys coming in with an 8-4 mindset, and actually, Vrabel, like, this is funny because I think they just sit up and think of mottos to try to get the fan base back engaged or whatever. But Vrabel says that they should say less and do more, and he's talking to the younger guys. I mean,
correct.
The younger guys, they come in, and I can't say which younger guys, but it's clear that these guys out here on the field, man, they out of sync with the vets and what the vets got going on, and it's just not clicking for them, man. They got to come in here and they've got to be willing to put in the work to win these games or whatever, because I mean, these guys is looking for every single advantage they can get. I mean, whether they're in the facility or at home, these guys are always looking for some type of advantage to have on their opponents. And these younger guys, they not understanding that. They still in that mindset that their athleticism can get them by. Nah, man, it's the NFL, man. It's the best of the best, man. These dudes, I mean, everybody's athletic. It's the extra. I mean, are you gonna go the extra mile to do what you got to do to help the team win? And once these younger guys start understanding that, that's where things will get better for us.
Yeah. I agree with what Vrabel was saying. He's saying, say, let's stop complaining, man. We'll just go out here and try to fix this problem. Like, why are we losing? We need to do more film room. He said we have a lot of 8-4 guys. Like, the people got to put in extra time.
Yes.
It's like people aren't putting in the extra time because we're not winning, and it's like they feel like they ain't gonna win a Super Bowl. It ain't no purpose in me putting in all this extra time. as opposed to last year when I feel like they was putting in the extra time and Tannehill let them down. You know,
But in Vrabel's eyes, it's like even if you thinking like, okay, no Super Bowl this year, you need to be watching film for next year. You're gonna play these people. You're gonna see them again. This ain't just this year. Okay, yeah, we are trying to win the Super Bowl. Okay, that shit might be out the door this year, but you still could be studying for next year. You still could be going like how many hours did Kobe spend in the gym shooting and like doing all these things, perfecting, right? How many times we hear about the stories about Aaron Donald? They go back to the facility 11 o'clock at night, midnight. He's still there watching film. Those are the things that make you great, not you hoping and showing up to the field thinking you're just going to be great. You got to put in that damn work. So even in those hardest times, that's what makes it. That's, hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. And that's what we're having right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people are starting not to buy in anymore. And it's like you can tell it on the field. Like when anything bad happens, people start giving up,
Yeah.
And he said those dudes were there for the ascension, and now it's declining. That pill hard to swallow.
Very true.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's been a rough 6-game losing streak by far. It's probably one of the roughest I done seen the Titans. What was it 5 games or 6? Well, it's probably about to be 6 games.
It's about to be 6 tomorrow. I mean, just prepare for it. I mean, it's 5. I mean, I was, saying that we on a 6-game losing streak earlier this week. And I just found out today that it's 5, but I don't care because I mean it's gonna be 6. I mean
it feels like 6, damn it.
Right. I mean I stopped counting after the Eagles. I just stopped counting at that point, man, because I'm like, man, this team, they spiraling down, and there's just no telling when we'll be able to pick up another win. Thought that would be Saturday, but they found a way to lose. They found a way to lose that one. And I try not to, put it all on Malik, but he was out there, he turned the ball over in the most crucial time in the game. Derrick Henry went out there fumbling. I mean, they pretty much gave it to the Texans. And if we want to win the division, they can't go out there giving the ball up against Jacksonville again, because as they saw in the first game, Jacksonville will take those turnovers and they will turn them into points.
Exactly. That's literally, I mean, just think about it though. If you go back and watch us play Jacksonville, we controlled that game in the first, at least for about the first and a half quarter. We could have made that our game. We had multiple times we could have walked right up and down the field on them and scored a touchdown and put that game out of reach early. And it's like we kept turning the ball over. Tannehill threw a pick. He fumbled the ball after we scored a TD. And then Derrick Henry fumbled twice. You know what I'm saying? It was just so many turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't do that, That's not going.
I just feel like there's a lot of the players on the field that's trying to do too much, and that's what's causing a lot more errors because they're trying to pick up the slack from other people, and they're trying to do this and trying to that, and then it's causing errors because you're trying to do more in situations where you wouldn't be, and it's unlike you. And then when you do things that's unlike you, you start performing uncharacteristically, and that's what we're seeing.
And
a lot of the vets are overcompensating.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it like this too. Like we're gonna get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all to study Jacksonville. We get extra time, man. They need to put in this work. They're gonna have to put in this work for Jacksonville. We're gonna have to take our just, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to have study sessions at somebody's house. They're gonna have to do something, man, bro. We can't like they at least gotta show up. They can't get blown out, bro.
No,
they can't. No.
Are we going to have to start structuring our players' contracts like a Kyler Murray contract? Like you have to watch so much film a day and this and that. Yeah, is that what we're going to have to do as the Tennessee Titans?
I hope not. I really hope not, because if we do, I mean, we pretty much sit back in the dark days.
Yeah. I thought that was just common sense. You're in the NFL now. You got to do more than just what the team is asking you of. You need to go home and study. You need to go home and train. You need to go home and make sure you eating right and doing all these things. Like that's what that's what you're getting paid these millions to do. It ain't just perform on Sunday. It's all the things that takes for you to perform on Sunday. And then the insurance clause that comes in that you might get hurt any player, any game.
Yeah. But like I said, man, we got a week and a half, dude. Week and a half. And hell, yeah, and it ain't even a week and a half. Man, you got the people that's sitting out, they need to be studying now on Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
They don't even need to watch the Cowboy game, bro. This is just a preseason game for us, bro, for Jacksonville. This is all this is.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Just go ahead. Focus on Jacksonville, man. I mean, guys like Henry, Simmons, I mean, I'm pretty sure they already on top of it. But, you know, everybody else, I mean, needs to just lock in on Jacksonville because even though they're a hot team right now,
they can be beat.
They can most definitely be beat, but you can't beat yourselves neither.
Yep.
They're gonna show up for Jacksonville. I know, man. They're gonna do whatever it takes to get in that playoff, man. It's just, even though we're probably getting the players not do nothing, it's just simple fact though of, man, we gotta win another division title to keep this ship afloat, man. Like, you know, Jacksonville gonna be tough, man. They're gonna come to play. They're gonna come to play, and they gotta play the Texans, and the Texans gonna give them a game. You know, people don't realize they think they just got the. They think at Jacksonville. I mean, they think at the Texans. I'm like, but the Texans gonna come and they're gonna get you in a close game.
Tough. Yeah, they playing tough. Like I said last week, man, they play a very competitive brand of football, even though they're, you know, at the time were a 1-win team. Now they're a 2-win team. I mean, Jacksonville, they in for it. And you know, Jacksonville, they struggle against the Texans too. I mean, they done already lost to them this year.
They lost them 9 straight times in a row.
Yeah, they can't go into their game thinking like they got them one. Nah, they could easily be swept by the Texans.
Yeah, exactly. The Jaguar game at the end of the year almost feels like when you're in a game and you've been getting blown out all game, and the coach just says, "Hey, let's just go out there, let's put a drive together, let's go get some points, let's build on something for next game." Right? The Jaguar game almost feels like, let's go out there, we on a losing streak, let's go win this, let's go get a division title, go make it to the playoffs, and have something that we can hang our hat on this year and build off of for next year. Let's not end this year with a damn 7-game losing streak, because that's not going to look good going into the offseason.
Nah, it's not, man. And, you know, like I tell a lot of my fellow fans, you know, these dudes, they could care less about the draft picks. I mean, that's just, you know, that's just something the fans care about. The fans care about, you know, getting a higher draft pick, tanking to get this player, that player. Nah, man, them players, they go out there every day, they bust their ass so that they can put themselves in the best position to play on the biggest stage. And, you know, I want the same thing they want. I mean, damn them draft picks, man. Go play football. Go win them games, man, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with you. I want them to go out there and win. I want them to beat the Cowboys. You think I want to lose the American team so I can flood my timeline of their victory against us? No, exactly. I want to beat them.
Bro, I gotta live with a Cowboys fan for the next week. I don't want them to win.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to lose the damn Cowboys.
My son,
it's bad because I mean, I always, you know, I got a friend that's a Cowboys fan, and he always talk about, you know, like I always want to just beat him so I can laugh with him, laugh at him and shit. But other than that, like, bro, I just know, man, as soon as they beat us, bro, I'm gonna have to hear from him. They all suck.
Bro, I am not trying to hear my son run around the house talking about how's it feel 1-yarders. Y'all can't, bro. I ain't trying to do this, man.
Yeah, it's the biggest fan base in football, bro. Man. They already, I literally posted. I said, "Damn, we resting our starters for Dallas," and then here come the Cowboy fan posting on my post talking about some, "Yeah, man, we better beat y'all ass, Cowboys. Yeah, we them boys."
He came in the room talking about the other night. I said, "You better." I said, "You know how many people we not starting, we not playing. You know how bad of a shape my team is in. Your team better win this game." And I said, "If y'all don't win by a lot, I'm about to be talking cash to your ass."
Man, so look, over the weekend, after I got finished watching us get embarrassed, I went to watch the Eagles and the Cowboy game with my uncle. And my uncle, he's a real big Eagles fan, man. I mean, this dude right here, he loves the Eagles. I mean, he sits there in front of the TV and cusses them out like you don't know what, but he loves the Eagles. And during that game, when the Cowboys were making plays and doing the things, all the Cowboys fans were calling him to talk they trash. And after the game, some of them end up popping up on him just to talk trash. He almost didn't let them in the house, and that right there just made me think about, man, I'm finna have to deal with some of the same foolishness this week.
You already
Because
know,
I mean,
bro.
yeah, but
you can't do a whole 360 without seeing a damn Cowboy fan, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they're gonna take over our stadium, bro. Like they're gonna take it over, bro.
Yeah, man, they done bought up all them $1,200 tickets.
Yeah, there ain't no cheap tickets.
Man, they done bought up all them 12. They had them Cowboys fans had them $1,200 tickets bought in July. I mean, that's how serious it is with them, man. They gonna pay whatever price to show up in your stadium, and go Cowboys, we the boys. They gonna pay whatever for that. So when you turn on the TV tomorrow and you see that crowd out there with nothing but Dallas Cowboys fans, you already know what's up,
man.
Packed,
bro, it just, especially all the old head Cowboy fans I know, man. It's just because they've been there since Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman, man. So it's like, they done seen them win Super Bowls is the most like, yeah, Cowboys.
We them boys.
Yeah, one of my
hey man, and Titan fans, that some of them been selling to them Cowboy fan. I can't knock the hustle, but I've been seeing some of them after these games that we done lost. Hey, I got Cowboys tickets. $500 per seat, bro. Ain't nobody finna pay no $500 to go out there and watch the Titans get whooped. I mean, it's already bad enough they on a losing streak or whatever, but then you gonna go trying to charge $500, $700 just to watch that right there? Nah, man, go ahead and lower the price, and that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. Somebody it's already happening now because the lowest price ticket I saw last weekend was, I think it was like $270 or so. Lowest price ticket I see right now, $150.
Yeah, like I said, I'm happy I didn't get tickets and flew me and my son out there to go watch this game. I'm happy now. I was like, man, I was really wanting to go see a Titans game this year, and the Cowboys game was it. No, it wasn't. Nope. The universe spoke. I'm glad. It would have been a waste of a lot of money.
I see them Cowboy tickets and my granddad going to the game, and I'm like, man, I'm glad I ain't go to that, but I almost bought them. You feel me? I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad
flights been getting delayed as well, man. I know it's a few people that's having to sell their tickets because of what's going on right now with the airlines.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. Then I just look at it like this, man. We're gonna have to do something about this receiver room, man. This receiver room ain't scaring nobody.
Overhaul.
No, and I really think there's some good, like, number 2 and number 3 wide receivers that we can get from other teams that will be cheap to bring in to make a competitive wide receiver room. Like, some of y'all won't stay, but it'd make a very, very competitive wide receiver room and a very hungry wide receiver room.
Yeah, man.
There's some receivers coming out in this draft. I mean, the SEC filled with wide receivers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I watch the SEC every week, bro. And, bro, I'm telling you, dude, they coming. Like, they talking about they do Kayshawn Boutte from LSU, man, and he was supposed to be a top 10 pick he ain't really do much this year because I mean they ain't really throwing the ball like that. But like I know he a playmaker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you throw that man the ball, he gonna make plays, and he gonna be probably there in the third round.
Okay,
Yeah.
Right.
You got like I said, I told you I'm a Vols fan, and Cedric Tillman, he's the number 2 wide receiver. I mean, he was the number 1 wide receiver for us, and he got wound up getting hurt. And he, you know what I'm saying, he had 1,000-yard season plus season last year, man. We could pick him up. You know, there's a lot of receivers in the draft, man. I'm telling you, you just gotta find them. AJ Brown was pretty good. Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah, I definitely want to see us pick receivers up through the draft because there isn't anything hardly in free agency. I mean, the list of guys in free agency, I mean, they number 3 receivers at best. I mean, Nicole Hardman, I mean, that's the only name that stands out to me in which, you know, he can be somebody's number 2 or whatever. But outside of that, I wouldn't go paying these guys in free agency anything first day. Some of them, I wouldn't even pay them on the second day.
Yeah,
the draft is the best place for the wide receivers this year.
Right. Well, I meant for as a coaching mentality wise. Like, yeah, we're going to have to build wide receiver from the draft, but we need some people in there that can be mentors too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's what I meant by that.
Oh, yeah, I already know where you're coming from.
Hey, Cody Hollister, a free agent wide receiver. Y'all want to sign him?
Man,
shut up.
You almost made me say something, man. You like I was fixing my mouth to say F him, but nah, man. Don't do that.
Got about 5 wide receivers on this mug, bro. They got Ashton Dooley. They got Paris Campbell on there. They got who else they got on here? I just seen another person out from Indy. I was like, man, they getting rid of everybody.
What y'all mind having Paris Campbell?
He better than Nick Westbrook Akina, who's also on this list.
They better not resign him. Well, I ain't gonna say that about NWI. As long as he's the fourth wide, as long as he's the fourth wide receiver
to play.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yep.
Yeah. They got okay. I'm gonna go through the list right now. That Nelson Aguilar, no. Sterling Shepard, no. DJ Chark. I mean, I take DJ Chark. You know, he ain't that bad. Randall Cobb, no. Marvin Jones, no. Julio Jones, no.
Hell.
Al Lazard, no.
Right.
Jacoby Myers, hey, he not bad. I like Jacoby Myers. Juju Smith-Schuster, Jarvis Landry, AJ Green.
Maybe Landry if Tannehill sticks around and the price is right.
Nah, they don't rock with each other.
They don't no more? Okay.
Nah, they don't rock with each other.
Yeah, like I said, there ain't no real good receiver. So I mean, we're gonna have to do our damage in the draft, man. That's why I said with that top 10 pick, man. If we get a top 10, say we lose to Jacksonville, we get a top 10 pick. We gotta get either a wide receiver or we gotta get a left tackle. You know what I'm saying? I think if not, then maybe they'll trade up in the draft and go get a quarterback. That's where I'm at right now. Like, even though I like Malik Willis and I believe in Malik, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be opposed to them trading up and getting a quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
I just wonder what the offensive lineman group looking like in free agency, because that's actually how I wanted to see us attack it, because I believe, you know, a good veteran offensive line with some, you know, fresh young receivers, I think that right there will work.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we did that first year with J-Rob, right? We already had Lawan. He went out there and got Ben Jones, got us 2 guards. I forgot who the guards were at that time. And then we went and drafted Conklin that year.
Yeah.
And that's how we rebuilt that new line. We had Lawan, so we just built from Lawan off and all that. So, yeah, that's very feasible to do it that way. I just don't know who's coming out in free agency right now for offensive line.
And we don't have we have Lawan, but we don't have Lawan. We have
Correct.
the other guy.
You think they're gonna keep him?
I think if the contract makes sense, I think that they'll try their best to make a contract that makes sense for everybody. but I think they're going to make it more Titans friendly, and I don't know if Taylor will take that one.
They said Cooks probably force his way. Man, I'll take Brandon Cooks.
I would.
Yeah,
I would.
he legit.
He a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? He legit.
Yeah, he legit. As far as LeJuan, I think LeJuan would do whatever that makes the most sense to stay here because the guy, I mean, you could pretty much tell, man, the guy don't want to play football anywhere else but Nashville. And, you know, I think if they decide not to bring him back, I think he's going to go ahead and retire.
I'll be there. And go ahead and focus on that podcasting, man. Like, I feel like he has a future in that.
The biggest part for me on his contract is there's a clause in his contract that even when he gets hurt, he gets paid fully guaranteed as if he played that year. And that's the clause I want to see leave his contract. They're like, I get it. You say you want to come and perform, but 2 years we've paid you full salary now and you've been hurt. So if we do keep you around, I want that contract to say that, hey, yes, we'll do this. But if you get hurt, then you're going to get only a percentage of this salary because we've already paid you for 2 years that you didn't play. Mm-hmm. So if you do get hurt, we're taking a chance on you. If you do get hurt this year, at least we ain't got to pay you full salary again for 3 years in a row. That's my biggest issue with his contract. I don't want him to be fully paid again if he gets injured again because we've already done that.
Yeah. They said Cody Hollister is about to be playing for the St. Louis Battlehawks or whatever XFL team.
Man, that man need to be playing. That man need to be playing for Xbox Series X on on the new Madden that comes out where he's either a unrestricted free agent or isn't in the game at all, and he has to create himself.
Man, Cody Hollister is probably a 55 on Madden, bro. He gotta be a 55. That man, hey, post in the chat, man, what you think of Cody Hollister Madden rating is?
Man,
45.
I give him three. I give him 3 tomatoes.
3
I'm about to look at Cody Hollister Madden rating.
You looking it up?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Okay,
I got it, man. Post in the chat, man. What do I think it is?
Realistically, I say 62. I say 62
okay.
Realistically. I was 45.
Yeah, I give him 66.
66? I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, Morocco, you close, bro. You close.
Oh, shit. They didn't give this motherfucker a 71, didn't they?
You said 50. Well, hold on, bro. This man said 59, which is probably 20 points too high. So his actual Madden rating right now is at 65.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I figured it about 65, 66 or whatever, because I used to play Madden. I get on there to play the computer sometime. Whenever I'm let down by the Titans, I get on there and, you know, I play with the Titans and I dream about what we're supposed to be. Yeah. But, yeah, I know Cody Hollister. He ain't, he ain't rated, extremely low on Madden, which he should be. Like Eric said, he's 20 points too high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Cody Hollister. He is trash, bro. He said they gave him 10 to 15 points just for his health.
Yeah, Chad Ochocinco. And that's who's responsible for that right there. He's a Madden ratings adjuster or whatever. He probably liked his hair and said, man, we can't let him go out like that.
Give him some style points.
Man, I remember Chad Ochocinco used to come to the game and watch A.J. Brown, bro. I remember that, man. That was his favorite player. He's still his favorite player, but, like, he knew what A.J. Brown was capable of, bro.
Yeah. Now you got to go to Philly and watch him.
Yep, exactly. Thank you, J-Rod, for sending him to Philly. Uh-oh.
Yeah, man.
Hey, that boy Trey back in the building, man. What's happening, bro?
Trap.
Hey, we heard you be trapping, bro.
Ooh. He said, who? He turned into an owl real quick.
Man.
Why y'all say that, though? Because I'm always in the car.
Yeah, man. They say you down, you out there beating down the block.
Nah,
Yes, sir.
I don't do that.
That man done popped up on the Madden, bro. I'm done.
Look, you see me? I got the Dolphin right now. I'm going crazy.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a quick question. Why come you not playing with the Titans, bro?
We don't have a line. I'm gonna get.
No. Why did you play with the Titans, bro? There's a reason. Remember I said that shit?
It's not even fun using the Titans.
It ain't, bro. I was like,
nah,
bro,
you gotta adjust the difficulty to use the Titans.
So nobody used them on Madden, bro. They are not good. They're not a good Madden team.
Nah, you can't take them online and play with them. You definitely can't do that.
Man.
I'm online right now. I'm playing against my homeboy.
Bro, hold up. What is you drinking?
I'm drinking. I got like a little. My throat hurt. It's tea.
Oh, okay. You drink it with a spoon. Okay. I was just wondering.
I thought you was eating cereal out of a cup at first.
That's what I was wondering.
I'm not in the trenches anymore.
So I got a question for you. So I got a question for you. If you using a spoon, then are you drinking that or are you eating it?
Hold on.
You drinking your tea or you eating your tea, bro?
Hey, that's a good question, bro. Now though, what y'all been talking about though, man? I was in the car driving. Hey, it was like all black. So which I got to the crib.
Oh, okay, man. We were talking about sorry ass Corey Hollister, bro. Cody Hollister, bro.
Oh man, what y'all talking about him for?
Because we were trying to figure out what his Madden rating was, bro.
What you think his Madden rating is?
A 65.
Damn.
Yeah, he know. He you see playing Madden right now. He locked in. Yeah, he already know.
It's somewhere around.
It's too damn high.
It's 65 on the dot, bro. You nailed it.
It's all for real.
Yeah, you nailed it, bro. It's literally 65, bro.
Hey, that's crazy, but now he's slaughtered. I don't use.
What's his speed on there? Is his speed like an 85 or something like that?
It's probably about an 82.
What's his body?
Well, come on, y'all being too generous. He's a white boy.
That's funny because Swain's speed on there is an 80.
I've never seen a wide receiver that's just meant to block. That's it. That's all he got to do. He ain't out there to catch the ball. Hey. He ain't run no routes.
Man, niggas quit on him, man.
Nah, man.
2 in a row.
Yeah, man. I mean, it ain't nothing exciting about being a Titans fan right now. I mean, there's literally nothing for us to be excited about now. I mean, I will say, we beat Jacksonville. I mean, yeah, we're gonna be excited because we're gonna be bursting their bubble because they actually think that they're back to their 2017 form. But after that right there, I mean, you already know this team is going to get eliminated first round. Whoever they play, they're going to get eliminated. So,
I ain't going to lie, bro. It will feel good to humble Jacksonville, bro, because they really think they can't be beat, bro, and it's hilarious.
It's bro. Like, I thought the Colts fans, they was bad. Man.
Bruh.
Bad fans. They some serious, man.
Nobody has a chance.
Man, we were just talking about roaches in the stadium and rats in the food in Jacksonville a couple weeks ago, and now we look up and they talking about they finna take the division over again, man. I mean, that right there ought to let you know how bad of a fan base they got.
Bro, the delusion came out of nowhere, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm not even like it'd be different if they had Peyton Manning as a quarterback. Bro, they got Trevor Lawrence, bro. Like, he's good, but he not even better. I can literally name 5 quarterbacks better than him, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't one of those top 5 quarterbacks. He probably like number 10. He number 10, bro.
They wave riders, bro. When it's up here, they up here. Everything's great. But when they down here, sell everything. And nobody's doing
what
nothing.
They gonna do in the playoffs. They trying
Right.
to figure out who they gonna play. I said, bro, y'all ain't even locked up the division yet, bro. I was like, bro, y'all still got to play. I was like, oh, y'all suck.
Yeah, they still got to lose a record.
Hey, can y'all
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
was like, I said, bro, remember that post I made in there? I said, bro, I literally said, I said, bro, the best team they ever had was 6-8. 6-18. 6-18 is their best team ever. I mean, I thought Cole fans was bad, bro. These boys on a whole different level, bro. Like, just bad.
And they just go up and dip after they lose.
Yeah.
That's what's funny about it. They
That's
just go
what
up
they
and
gonna
dip and pop back up like, you know, it like
they
it's
get there.
like it's the thing. Yeah.
That's what they do. Yep.
Let's see how Jacksonville fans is, boy. They come when they win a game, bro. It's the Super Bowl, bro. And when they get beat, bro, we don't see them. We be like, bro, where the Jaguars go?
Right. No matter if they get beat by 3 or 30, they gonna deal.
Nah, I want to beat them though. I don't even care. I want to beat them.
Yeah, I do want to beat them just to get them off their high horse, bro. Because they swear, bro, that they just can't get. They not gonna lose a game, bro. Like they beat the Cowboys and they unbeatable, bro.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, they came back on them too, huh?
Yeah,
Right back.
they was getting blown out. I was
Yeah,
like,
they was supposed to lose. All they had to do was freaking run the football.
Yeah,
They
got
would've
up
lost
and
their game.
They threw one bad pass with Dak Prescott, bro, and got him right back in the game. I said, bro, what are they doing? And,
Man,
right there's McCarthy. And just like we were talking about earlier, you know, the Titans, we say the Titans gonna get beat by 40 tomorrow night, but it wouldn't shock me at all. We mess around and beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's
because
close.
if you get into a close game, you
Anything
already
can happen.
know coaching is going to play a role in that, and we know Mike McCarthy would get up there and dial up some foolishness.
my thing is with the media's already boosting their head up. So when they come into this game, they're gonna think that, oh yeah, they supposed to win this, that, and the other. They're not gonna go out there and try to earn it. And that's how we gonna get them, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Is I was telling my one friend as a Cowboy fan, I'm like, bro, y'all gonna blow us out. And he one of them logical ones. He was like, man, I don't know, bro. He said, knowing us, bro. He was like this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, yeah, he at least a little realistic. But I was like, man, I feel like we're gonna get blown out by like 30. I ain't gonna lie. Because I ain't seen nothing from Malik that says he's beating the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Like I see him beating the Texans or beating Chicago Bears or something, bro. He ain't beating. I don't know if he's beating the Texans, man. I mean, beating the Cowboys. Excuse me.
But we've seen a lot of times this year where teams that should have won games lose them. And we've seen crazier shit. And we've seen Dallas do that multiple times this year. And we've seen games where we thought Titans didn't have a chance in hell in winning, and then we go win. So that's what makes this game weird. Like, yeah, Dallas should do mollywop us. But the team, like knowing how each team is, like I could see it going the other way. So it's weird.
Yeah. I just hope. I mean, I'm going to the game, so it's free tickets. I just want to see. I don't want to see no blowout.
Man,
A 10-point loss is cool.
Be a good game, bro. I said it's probably gonna be a good game.
Just keep it close, like keep it entertaining. Let me see like some plays off Malik and stuff.
Yeah. They gotta let Malik play, bro. They don't be letting him
play. They.
Well, let me ask y'all this.
They hold
Go
his
ahead,
hand, bro. Like it's like I don't know. Like I want to see him just like I go out there and throw the ball. Let me just see what can he do like right now. They handcuffing that man, bro. I don't know.
But who's he gonna throw to?
True.
He throw the ball to Burks or Chig. Downfield like something, but they babysitting. It's like it's short passing, a dunk and dunk. That shit boring. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man, but how much do we want to put out there knowing that we'll be going to Jacksonville and playing for the division championship? I mean, do you want to go into that Dallas game tomorrow night showing a lot?
Yeah, I feel. I mean, how we already seen them though, right? All we had was
Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Man,
did we lose our 4 turnovers? Like,
bro, we
that's
can
why
beat
we
them,
lost.
bro. It's not. It's just
Yeah.
bro. We gotta get over our own self. Literally, you just gotta get over our own self.
Yeah, turnovers killed us that first game against them, but we also had Tannehill that game. We don't have Tannehill. We had Malik. So if if they do got anything that's exclusive to Malik, it would be smart for them to hold that for Jacksonville. Don't do any of that against the Cowboys. Whatever foolishness tied down and wants to dial up tomorrow night, God dang it, dial it up. Get it out your system because week 18, we need him to be the drunken master, like RJ said. We need Green Bay tied down.
Yeah,
we don't need the other tied down.
To go come back, bro. That's all I'm waiting on, bro. When it coming back, bro, we missed it. I missed it.
Yeah, man, we need that guy.
But that was the one time me and freaking what's the name? Morocco was on this mother hype, boy. He was watching them play. He was like, oh,
that Packers game.
Yeah, bro. It's been a long losing season. But I mean, that's crazy that we finna have our first losing season, bro. Well, at least we on our way to.
Yeah,
we close.
Hold up. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the first one under Vrabel. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Mike Vrabel looking more and more like Jeff Fisher. No, I'm just playing.
Nah.
Because if we had any other coach, we would be looking like the Texans right now.
Yeah.
It was any other
Jeff
coach.
Fisher would have had us a kick up out there because Lord knows Jeff Fisher love his field goal, boy. Jeff Fisher would have had. If Vrabel with Jeff Fisher, he would have got the best kicker in the league. He would have had that right now. Vrabel look like he don't give a damn about kickers. Because it ain't no way that they just cool with Bullet going up out there being able to hit just from 40 yards or whatever. I mean, and some of them ain't even guaranteed.
You was not lying, bro.
How many times have we seen our team like go for it on fourth downs? Like even like Vrabel's first year as a coach.
Always.
He went for it on fourth down more than any other coach that year. Like he likes defensive special teams, but he does not like punting and kicking field goals.
He don't believe in it. I mean, look at his career or whatever. I mean, his career highlights came off of, plays like that, fourth down plays or whatever to where, they on the goal line. You sneak Vrabel up out there and, he runs a little flat route or whatever, run a little drag route in the end zone or whatever they dialed up for him in New England, man. I mean, Vrabel, he's the head coach, but you can tell he's still in that player mindset.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. He's the player's coach.
Yeah, I love Vrabel, man, but he got to make some changes, bro. It's time, bro. Yeah, he got to make some changes in philosophy, bro. You know what I'm saying? He needs to become more of an offensive guru too, man. He got to understand offense, bro. Like just as smart as he understands defense.
I think he's trying to find that guy that clicks with him. Like he found that with Arthur, and Arthur left. Now it's just refinding that dude you click with that understands what you want to do and just gets it.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna have to find the guy that's gonna stay around because in today's league, your offense a top 10 offense or whatever, you getting snatched up.
They on the phone with you next season, bro.
Exactly. That's why I said Vrabel needs to be on the same level of that offensive coordinator when it comes to offense. He needs to know offense just as well as he knows defense. So at least if he hires a good offensive coordinator and he leave, he gonna be good. He ain't gotta. Okay, it's still my offense.
Yeah, true. Agreed. Man. Understand it. So when they leave, we're not in such a bad situation. True. Agreed.
Yeah. Arthur Smith, he was nice though, bro.
Yeah, he was. He understood how to use those tight ends beautifully, and then once they got in on that, he bust open play action, go deep. Like he knew how to open up that playbook for us. Like I'm
I'm
not
saying,
hoping he fails in Atlanta, but if he does, please bring him back.
yeah, because if
Facts.
if he comes back, he's staying, bro. He's not
Yeah.
leaving.
No.
He's not going to another job because he had already failed at Atlanta. So it's just simple as that. Like he ain't going nowhere.
Yo.
Oh man. I'm ready for some hope. I'm ready for a bright spot with this damn team. Like something. It just seems like we can't even just get like good news would be even nice at this moment.
That's the Titan fan, man. We just waking up to bad news every morning.
Somebody's hurt. Injured reserve list.
Monday and Tuesday. You know, we got to sit up and look at Vrabel, explain what went wrong, and then Wednesday, you know, the injury reports come out. That honestly looks like, I mean, it just looks like a graveyard at this point.
Yeah.
And, you know, going into game day, you actually see who gets ruled out, and then you get the game day. I mean, shoot. On the path we on, you already know it's going to be a loss. And, I mean, that's a messed up feeling to have right now, man. I mean, the fan base already feeling how the fan base feeling. Just, you know, imagine what the players is feeling, man. I mean, you sit there and you saw Kevin Byard, you know, just, you know,
never see him act
talk
like that,
about,
bro.
you just
never
talk
see him
about
talk
how,
like that.
you know, how bad it felt, but, you know, he still had to, you know, go home to his family and, you know, enjoy Christmas, man. And I was actually thinking about that Christmas day or whatever. I was thinking about, you know, these dudes or whatever that went up out here, lost this football game, but now they got to go around their families and act like, you know, it's all good, doing good and well. They not feeling good right now. I mean, as a average dude or average person working or whatever, you know, they tell you don't take your job home with you, but you actually end up taking your job home with you. And, you know, it's the same thing with these players or whatever. I mean, they don't just, you know, well, we lost. Okay, back to my family. Hey, family. No, I mean, they have to put on them fake smiles or whatever
for sure.
to, you know, to make it around their family. Their family members know it as well. They know they be pissed off about the football game.
I'm sure they got to hear it, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Because, I mean, I heard whenever they lost their playoff game, Kevin Byard was basically like, man, I had to literally tell everybody. He was like, bro, how y'all lose a game with 9 sacks? And he was like, you know, he was like, man, I had to talk to everybody. But he's like, the more I talked about it, the better I got about it. And it's like, and then you hear Ryan Tannehill talking about he had to go to therapy. And it's like, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's most definitely a lot.
Yeah, man.
You gotta go to therapy, though. Dang.
Yeah.
I know he is. I know, I can't lie, bro. They was on his head, bro. On Instagram, they was on his wife's head. Like, people was hot, bro.
Yeah, but I remember, I'll never forget, but we was looking at when he had posted a picture the day before the game, and he had the game over that bad game, and then we went back and read the comments on that last picture, but they were going in. They were like, go to another team. You trash.
Man, that man couldn't even post a picture of him going fishing.
Yeah.
Like, why is he out there fishing? He should be watching film.
That's it. He ain't even. And crazy part about it, he don't even run his own Instagram. Like somebody else posted that picture. You know, it wasn't even him that posted that picture. I was like, bro, I was like, this dude is a human, bro. Like he's still a human.
But I ain't lie though, man. I think that was our year though. Like on some real talk though, that was our year.
That's why I said that one hurt more than that damn the Super Bowl itself. That last the since the Super Bowl, that one hurt.
That was our year because we had to play the Bills or the Chiefs, right? We had to play next game. Chiefs. I mean, next game. Yeah, that was our year, bro. At least going.
I'm going seed, bro. Everybody had to go through Nashville, bro. We lost the first game.
I was downtown. I was so sick, bro.
I was sick.
I lost.
I was at a party, bro, and I was like the only person rocking Titan stuff, boy, and everybody was
Ooh.
like, I was like, damn. And then I got about 30 phone calls that day,
Oh yeah.
bro. Everybody
I,
like, hey, what about that shit you were talking?
man, I wasn't like because I lost $500, but I wasn't even mad about that. I was mad because the Titans just lost.
Yeah,
That hurt. Like that game just hurt.
that shit hurt my feelings, bro. Cause I just knew we were going. It just felt if everything was going right, bro. Everything, but we had our whole team hurt, and we was still winning. I was like, bro, these boys want to win a chip, but it's gonna be the greatest story ever. But we had the most players. You know what I'm saying? We beat teams that ain't nobody expect us to beat. You know, beat the Rams.
Yeah. Yep.
That Rams game was
Yeah,
one
on
of the
Sunday night.
games.
Yeah, on Sunday night. Oh yeah, that game was turned.
All right.
I went to the Bills game, bro, when we won that mug because Josh Allen
I was there.
Yeah. Fell back.
That was that first game. Around games, there was the first game where in play. Yeah, man. Hey,
they were talking trash. They were like,
I bet it. I bet it on. I swear to God, I bet on us, bro. Like, the odds was like plus 270. I said, what? Yeah, I'm taking Titans money line. Our defense showed up crazy.
I told people we was gonna
We
win.
showed up crazy.
Bro, the way y'all talking about my Titans, I said everybody said we hear it.
They don't know us. They don't know how we play.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I said, we hear you talking about us like that, bro. You don't think we gonna show up and kill them niggas? I was like, bro. Everybody expect the media telling us we finna lose because we lost Henry. I said Stephen A. Smith talking about our season over with, bro.
He always
we
talking.
shut them up real quick.
We found a way, man. But I mean, shoot, right now, today, I mean, we can't find a way. We finding ways to lose these games, yes. But I mean, I just want to know, like, you know, what is it going to look like if we muster up a win? And that could be tomorrow night. That could be, you know, against Jacksonville. I just want to know what exactly will it look like? Because, I mean, with Malik out there, I mean, although he's improving to me or whatever, I mean, he's still, you know, if the game's on the line, he's got to run that 2-minute drill. And that's exactly what I was about to say. I can't trust that man in the 2-minute drill. I mean, I understand why people say he's god awful, why he sucks or whatever, because fans tend to, you know, judge players off the most crucial moments in the game. And when you look at Malik in the most crucial moments in the game, what has Malik done? I mean, he's sitting there, he's throwing interceptions, he's, you know, taking bad sacks,
bad reads,
all of that.
Mm-hmm. So, but that comes with, you know that's where, like, me and you agree on this, is like he is doing all these things, but some of these things only going to get fixed by game time and by practice with them a little bit, you know, with that experience. But
right.
I mean, look at Tua Tonga turning the ball over. Look at him, bro. That man, he threw about 3 interceptions, bro. I was watching, bro. He trash.
Oh, yeah, he was tripping.
Do you think his career is over with?
I think he done, bro.
Huh?
I think it's done.
Should be done.
I think it's done.
Bro, there's no excuses, bro. Bro, he got 2 great receivers. He got a super fast running back, a great coach. It's him. He the problem.
Wait.
That's not it for me, though.
You talking about Trey's team? Oh man,
no.
I think it's because of these concussions. And the fact of how they're talking, like, and the way they're talking about him right now, they're telling him just to focus on the day.
Oh, I ain't know.
Just focus on the day, bro. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about the games coming up. Focus on today. So
we got a kitten fan in here.
Oh no.
It was always going to be the F and Jack, man.
Y'all did not have that energy. Y'all did not have that energy.
Before the season started.
Stop.
Can we go back to the episode we had?
Being competitive. We
Don't worry.
said at best the Jags would be competitive. Even the Jags fans agreed with that. Now, the Titans, we down bad. The Colts, they at a point they don't give a damn anymore. The Texans, they never gave a damn. And Jacksonville, y'all just looked up into a position to where y'all got a chance to win the division, but don't think for 1 second that the Titans is going to lay down, because once you get to thinking that we're going to lay down, that's when you're going to mess up, and you're probably going to mess up this weekend against the Texans.
I want this part clear.
I'm letting you know this now, right? Right now. He said go look at week 5. He said I was even saying it. I know you good at finding receipt. I don't know who you are.
It's somebody in that daggum group.
Yeah,
this wasn't that same energy when we had Jaguars on the podcast a couple of weeks ago.
It
was all hopes and season's over with,
all, bro. Y'all,
so we can flash that back up.
I'm gonna tell you this now. Y'all keep acting like this, bro. Y'all gonna get humble, bro. Because I'm telling you now, I watch y'all play. Y'all good, but y'all ain't what y'all think y'all.
But we gave them 4 turnovers, bro. We had 4 turnovers, bro. Like what?
Yeah, I was like, bro, y'all good. I'm not saying y'all a legitimate football team, but you are not what you think you is, bro. I'm letting you know this now. You're not what you think you is. You can get beat, bro. I promise you.
Oh yeah.
The text looking to upset everybody anyway.
Yeah, I mean, and Jacksonville, they're no exception. I mean, shoot, they played the Cowboys close. They played Kansas City close. They beat us. They even played the Eagles, pretty close or whatever. I mean, they got out there against the Eagles and created some turnovers. They actually, had the Eagles, wondering like, dang, is we really finna win this game? And the Eagles, they ended up getting it together, but the Texans are competing. I mean, they having one hell of a 2-win season up over there. They really are.
Man, they're gonna be a problem when they get Bryce Young, bro. I'm telling you, man. Them getting Bryce Young gonna change their whole team around. That's why I was laughing at like Jaguar fans. They talking about they finna dominate this bit. Ain't nobody else got a chance. I said, wait till Bryce Young come in that mug. He better than Trevor Lawrence. Watch what I tell you. He'll be better than Trevor.
Right, and the Texans already got 2 picks in the top 10. And what the Jaguars gonna have a mid-round pick? Yeah, ain't no more drafting at the top of the draft. You win the division. Ain't no more of that. Nah, your GM, he really got to put that draft hat on, and he really got to go find some dudes, man. You see, J-Rob could do it. He done it with some players. He brought us Jeffrey Simmons. Found us AJ Brown, but we haven't seen the Jags GM do any of that.
Stop talking about Carr. We're not getting Carr, bro. If we get Carr, we're not getting no Carr, bro. There's no point. That's Tannehill and Carr. You can it's like a toss-up.
And that's the Jaguars and Texans. Sometimes the franchise just trash. And the Texans and Jaguars are one of them. They're both of them, bro.
Right.
Have everybody.
Man, the Jags are good. They don't need to go find nothing. They just signed Christian Kirk, bro. They good. They got they star wide receiver.
I'm fed up with Jaguar fans, bro. Like these boys out here talking like they a dynasty. They 7-8 and just got on top of the first time.
And Trevor Lawrence is putting that ball on the ground. If you can get to Trevor Lawrence, he gonna fumble. I mean, he like a young Matt Ryan right now. I mean, you get to both of them, they sudden a fumble. So, I mean, Jacksonville, they better pray that we can't. They better pray we don't get a pass rush going against them, because if we do, we finna go ahead and humble them guys.
I already see the weakness in the Jags. As soon as they run to a team with any type of defensive line, but they're gonna be back to, man, I don't know Trevor's the answer.
Yeah. And ain't they missing one of their tackles, Cam Robinson?
Yeah, boy. That's it. I see that. I said, uh-oh. That's it. They losing pieces off that line. His speed is gonna get shown, bro. He can't really run like that, bro. He said we need to go grab a great game changer wide receiver. Man, I want that dude from TCU, bro. Quentin Johnson, bro.
Dude with the dreads.
Yeah, bro. He cold.
Oh, he a dog. He a dog, bro. And he a big target. Yeah.
Yeah, because that would really open up Traylon Burks, bro. That really opened him up. But we need a line, bro. We need that lineman, bro. As much as I was trying to explain that to Wes, bro, and he was like, bro, he said, I know, man. I know you want a receiver, man, but that line need addressing. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm so scared.
Yeah, it do, man. Because I mean, you want to see all these big plays downfield or whatever. I mean, yeah, the quarterback and the wide receiver, they're the ones that's ultimately going to make those plays. But that starts with the offensive line, because the offensive line got to be able to hold up long enough to where that receiver can get downfield and to where that quarterback can, bait that throw. So that's why they say, I mean, you got to build from within. I mean, you got to make sure that you got to make sure that them trenches are right, because if them trenches ain't right, your quarterback going to wind up to try to throw that deep pass and he going to mess around and fumble.
Yeah, we can't open this playbook up like everybody wants to see and do all these things everybody's wanting to see until we start winning back in them trenches. We ain't won in them trenches in a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm picturing Donald blowing by Spain with Chase wide open for a TD. Yep. That's why the Bengals didn't win a Super Bowl.
Yep. Spain done all that talking just to get whooped by Aaron Donald.
It's warm now.
He said, no shit. What is it? Why you say that?
Delay on
Colts fan, ain't he? Wasn't that a Colts jersey in his profile?
Yep. Man,
I'll take Delaney right now. I would honestly take Delaney right now as the third tight end just so we can finally sit Swain's ass down.
They said start the rebuild, get rid of Henry, and tank it till man and nephew come out.
Oh God! It's on us to go
that
get
sound like a Colts fan.
Yeah, it definitely Colts fan, bro. Talking about
we got talent at tight end, and he should be eating.
Who that?
He talking about Chig.
Yeah, talking about Chig and Hooper, man. I mean, Hooper up out there making good plays too. It's just that the doofus, he don't know how to utilize tight ends properly. I mean, he utilize them like wide receivers, honestly. I mean,
he said the coach got a $200,000 line. That's trash. They paid all them boys good, bro, and ain't none of them show up though, bro. They work at went down.
Even Quentin Nelson out here getting whooped. I mean, it's bad.
Yeah.
It says that Delaney and Swole could probably play guard bigger than Brewer.
Probably good. I wouldn't doubt that.
Our whole team bigger. I feel like Traylon Burks bigger than Brewer.
Yeah, and Cody Hollister too.
Man,
y'all boys crazy.
Man. And Colt fan says it sucks. Yeah, man. I just want to ruin the Jaguar season, bro. They would have just been humble. They came out the jungle being humble a little bit, bro. I'd be like, all right, bro, let's go ahead and lose out. But since these boys want to talk, bro, hop on every one of our podcasts and
Twitter,
crazy stuff they doing, bro. Yeah, take over the AFC South fan battle like they just been there the whole time. No, bro.
Yes.
No, bro. I want to ruin their season, bro. Yeah, I got some shit to say. I had some shit to say,
bro. Look, and this what like we if we go win this game and we ruin their season, we go to playoffs. We need to figure out. So I know somebody got their addresses, right? we can all send them a big ass tub of mayonnaise since they like to bring that shit the fuck up all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. I promise you, bro. Yeah, the way he look, this he back, bro. He said y'all best wide receiver is a effing cheeseburger and a tight end playing quarterback.
That's childish, bro. They talking about cheese. They shit talking about that cheeseburger stuff, bro. I don't like
Yeah,
that's so
he
lame.
said y'all gonna be eating mayo week 18. Like,
Man,
bro,
wild.
when you ever seen a Jaguar fan talk like this, bro? Like,
They
when
different.
they win. He said, I want to put Big Jeff on the O-line.
Man, looking at old boy, I ain't gonna call his name, but looking at old boy, god dang it, hell, man, I'd be willing to put anybody on that offensive line. And it's crazy too because what's the guy name? LaRaven Clark. LaRaven Clark. I think he played on the right side Saturday some or whatever. And he didn't look all that bad neither.
Yeah. She said we've been spanking. He said we've been spanking that ass for so long. I've been waiting for a ray of light.
Yeah.
They just, man, they've been praying to beat us, bro. They finally got their one dub against us, bro. It took us to turn it over 3 times in the first half.
Right.
He said the Jags lose in the first round. Tennessee don't get healthy. It's a wrap. We've been saying that. Yeah, the Jaguars, I don't think they're gonna do nothing. They probably just gonna get out there, get in the playoff and get put out by the first team they play and they get humbled. Because they were talking about playing the Ravens again. I said, man, one thing I learned about them Ravens, boy, they don't forget. They don't forget. Boy, they don't forget, bro. Because they beat them. Remember, they beat them at the last second. And they celebrate like they won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You on mute, Trey.
Oh yeah. I remember that game. Yeah, they jacked it though.
Yeah.
The Ravens been blowing a lot of leads.
Yeah, he said I've been waiting to run into Lil Duval.
He's stupid.
Yeah, he gonna be looking silly come week 18. You know, Lil Duval be at all the Jazz game with his mouth wide open.
I trying to tell them, man, they can get beat, bro. They talking like they just unbeatable, and I'm like, man, nah.
Bro, they only put up 19 points against the Jets.
Yeah.
The other night, and
they did not look special against the Jets, bro. Like the Jets just didn't
have
man. Hey.
And the Jets probably had a worse quarterback than the Malik up out there.
Yeah.
Good one.
He said talking about one and done. Y'all know how that is at number 1 seed. My question is, when the Jaguars ever been a 1 seed?
Man.
Never.
Man.
How many? Like, I can't remember the Jaguars even. When them boy went to the AFC Championship and got beat by damn Brady. That was the last time I seen them do anything.
Yeah, man.
And that was when the AFC wasn't as competitive as it is now.
Yeah, boy.
Jalen Ramsey,
Tyrod Taylor, and then they beat pick throwing Roethlisberger, and then got beat by Brady.
The AFC wasn't even nowhere near what it is now. The AFC is dominant.
Man, tough, bro.
That was when you could win a playoff game throwing 88 yards.
They bringing a water gun to a gunfight.
Yeah, they gonna find out real soon.
They got it, Trevor Lawrence, boy. They believe in it, man.
But hey, look, guys, I got to drive in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Y'all, be cool, stay blessed, and I'm pretty sure I'll be back next week with y'all venting about what done happened to the Titans after we get blasted tomorrow night. It may not be that bad, honestly, man. Just have faith and tighten up, man. Y'all take care.
Absolutely, bro. Enjoy your holiday.
All right, sure will.
Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Well, I think that probably wraps up our show, man. We're gonna go ahead and close it down. You know, a good show, man. Hopefully the Titans get a W.
Yes, sir. Hopefully.
Absolutely. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in, liking, commenting with us, sharing, all that. We appreciate that. That helps us so much in the algorithm. It truly been helping out a lot, and y'all's been showing a lot of support, and we're grateful for that. So thank y'all. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas, and hope y'all have a beautiful and safe Happy New Year.
Sure.